All right, guys, good morning. Man, well, the word we got prophetically that we felt like we got right around this area in about mid-May was that we are about to head into a roller coaster. And man, has it been just that. A roller coaster of emotions. Elon Musk, Trump, we can see the debate going online. Trump basically defunding SpaceX and Elon's projects to the tune of like $1.6 trillion. Like, it's kind of a lot of money. That ended up causing about a 14% sell off in Tesla. Cryptocurrency dropped significantly, but it rebounded very, very nicely. So this is my Friday newsletter for everybody who's in Trade Confident. Let me talk about what I just talked about. If you guys want to join, there's a link in the description. It's the first link. Please enjoy 25% off your membership. And I want to get in and talk about this. What I want to talk about today, guys, is pretty much the opposite of what the media is screaming. Because the media is screaming that, well, if you actually read Elon's post the other day, and I'm not trying to take sides, say he's right or wrong, but he was saying if this big glorious bill or whatever Trump is calling it goes through, then he was projecting that the second half of this year, we're going into a recession because the economy can't sustain it. I want to talk about that, but I also want to talk to you guys about cycles, because what's actually happening right now on cycles, while everyone's being distracted, it's actually setting us up for altcoins right now to see a massive explosion. And this is where we're at for altcoins right here. So I find it interesting that if you actually go back into the history of cryptocurrency and you mock up the tops of crypto, 13, 17, 21 in November and December, and you mock up the most bullish news articles that came out. Anybody want to take a guess where those most bullish articles came out? And this is not guessing. CryptoCon did a mock up of this, so go follow CryptoCon on X. It was at the top. We have talks of recession right now. The war in Russia that we have going on. We have people saying that they want to impeach Trump right now. Guys, the media, I'm not saying the market can't go down further. In fact, I'm going to show you evidence where I think we have one more leg down that we could go, actually. But I think this is almost played out where you guys are supposed to be getting scared out of your holdings for altcoins because the accumulation is starting. Did you not know, and I'll go into this more in depth, that during this drop that we've recently had, did you know that even Blackrock, okay, they've actually sold, and these institutions have sold some of their Bitcoin to actually buy Ethereum? And on top of this, acquire more Ethereum than they have in the last 3 months. The accumulation for Ethereum and altcoins is here. It's starting. Look at how much altcoins are going up today. And look how little Bitcoin dominance has dropped today. If you don't understand what this means, I want to make this very simple and get you guys caught up. If you've literally joined crypto in the last month, my goal this morning in the membership is to supersede you guys about 10 years because I've been doing this for about 10 years. Dominance, real quick, because I know some people are going to geek out of this. BTC.D this morning is barely dropping and altcoins are doing very well. This tells me that we've got more money flooding into the market and altcoins are becoming more enticing for big money. Once Bitcoin goes up and it stalls, that's actually usually where dominance drops on Bitcoin because people have made profits in Bitcoin, then altcoins roar to their next level. I'm going to project for you guys this morning where I think the altcoin market cap will go and show you my full scaling out exit plan, literally with our master chart here of how to scale out of altcoins and how fast this move can go because of how delayed it is. So the bullish pattern that is forming on Bitcoin, really the drop that we're getting, this is crazy. So the scary drop that we're getting on Bitcoin, do you know that it's actually confirming a bullish pattern on Bitcoin and Ethereum? Do you know that? Do you know how low we could potentially go if these charts drop? I'm going to show you guys evidence today, and I feel like the Lord really prophetically spoke to some people in this video. So listen to this. I do think there are people out there that need to reassess their gold and silver holdings, okay? Of potentially buying more. I think the dollar is about to crash going into the next few months. I've been trying to call this for the last few months. I've already taken proactivity on that. I'll show you what I'm doing there. And like I said, I want to end, guys, actually showing you a full mock-up of what it could look like for alt season to take over and how short of time you actually have to change your lives. Because look, guys, just for 1 second here. When Bitcoin takes off, do you know that all we have to do is break this descending resistance line right here, and the cup and handle pattern is complete. And we actually technically go off to the races to the next all-time high. I'll give you guys more evidence of this. But when you see how things are forming, how in your mind the media is saying one story, but technical analysis from over a decade worth of data is telling a different story, you start seeing the pieces put together. And I want to get you guys on the right side of this and show you guys data. I'm not your financial advisor, but go over to tradeconfident.io or just click the link in the description. It's probably the easiest thing. You're going to be taken to this page. We're going to give everyone 25% off your membership. Watch the future forecast I just came out with, and I will show you all of this morning. I'll even break down my entire portfolio and show you guys what I own from the highest holding to the lowest holding. I'm going to be transparent with everything. I'm not releasing it on YouTube here. Everything that I hold from trading cryptocurrency for 10 years of how I've positioned myself to make the most money and show you exactly the coins that I hold. I'll even go over the quantities just so you guys can see it transparently. That will only be for members, and I think you guys need to be prepared right now. Get ready for what's coming, educate yourself, and I will see you guys in the future forecast this morning. Feel free to watch it this weekend as well. Link is in the description. Bye, guys.